Growing older really changes the way and manner you see people, you see life, you see love, you see success, and the way you even see yourself. Now, when I was much younger, guess what? There were so many things that people told me that I find them beautiful and then realistic then, and so I believed. But as I got older, I got to realize that reality is now teaching me something differently from what I used to believe. And that is why this video is not all about negativity, but rather it is about wisdom that I have gained through experience. And that is why in today's video, I want to be sharing with you those things that I used to believe before, but right now I no longer believe them. And they are five in number. And so, if this is what you have interest in, please hook up with me until the end of this video so that you will not miss out on any important points that I'm going to be sharing with you. Okay. Now, the first thing I no longer believe is this: hard work is a guarantee of success. I used to believe that when you are hardworking, that is a sure proof that you are going to succeed in life. But I got to realize in reality as I grew older that you can be working so hard, yet you won't be successful, because in reality, it is not all about you working hard. It is all about you being smart, you being intelligent, you doing the right thing at the right time, you being humble, you being dedicated, you being disciplined, you being respectful, you having people to actually push you, people to actually recommend you. You know, sometimes you see someone that is working so hard and you keep on wondering, why is this person not successful? And that is because the person is just working hard. Yet, there are so many factors that the person is not attaching with the hard work. And that is why the person is working hard, yet the person is still struggling, yet the person is not succeeding. Now, I used to have this belief and mindset that when someone is working so hard, means it has to do with your physical strength. When you work and you are sweating, when you are doing hard work, I felt people like that are really going to be successful. But I got to realize that you can be working every day and be sweating, yet you won't be successful. And someone is working under a conducive environment like AC being there, and the person is working hard with skills, with a lot of other things in place. And so you can be working hard and sweating from morning till night, yet you will get penny. While someone that can be working just little and then the person is smart, the person is connected, there are people to push the person, you see that this person will be more successful than that person that is just laboring and then sweating all the day. And so this is what I have seen differently, because I've seen in life, you see people working so hard, yet you see stress, you see suffer written all over them while they are just working hard. They don't have people to push them. They don't have someone to really show them the way, because it is not all about you working hard. You have to be smart. You have to be humble. You have to be respectful, because if you add all those other factors to you working hard, that is the only way you can succeed. And so, that you are hardworking alone is not a guarantee for you to succeed, okay? You need people to recommend you, you need people to push you, you need to have manners. There are some persons that are successful today. It is not because they are hardworking, it is because they have manners. It is because they are respectful. It is because they are humble. And so people recommend them. And so people like their personality. And then they are being pushed to the level they are. And people see them as successful people. The second thing I no longer believe is this: everyone who smiles with you doesn't mean that they are there for you or they mean the best for you. I used to believe so, but reality proved me wrong. That someone can be laughing with you, yet the person's thoughts towards you are wicked. Someone can be laughing with you, yet the person is really betraying you, stabbing you at your back. Someone can really be laughing with you, but they are just there to get information from you. They are not laughing with you because they mean well for you. And when I realized this, it shocked me, because how can it be that someone is laughing with you, that someone feels friendly with you, yet they are your secret enemies? They get close to you, they laugh with you just to get whatever information they can get from you and then work against you. And that is why you have to be careful with those that laugh with you, because it is not all the smiles that mean well for you. That someone is opening their 32, laughing, smiling with you doesn't mean that they really care about you. Some of them are your competitors. Some of them are your enemies. And so you have to really be careful with people smiling with you, because you have to look critically. Not all the smiles are genuine. Some are giving you the smile of betrayal, just like the way Judas betrayed his master by kissing him. His master will feel he loved him because he kissed him, but that was a kiss of betrayal. And so you have to be careful. Those that you feel are always friendly with you, are always smiling with you. I am not saying there are no good people. There are good people there that smile with you genuinely from their hearts. But a lot of persons smile with you, yet they are not there for you. They are against you. So you need to be aware of that. Now, the third thing that I no longer believe is you must explain yourself to everybody. You understand? I used to believe that you have to really explain yourself to everybody. Meaning, if you want to do something, you have to tell someone around you or people close to you. You should share your dreams, your goals, your visions with them. You know, whatever you want to do, you share with them so that you can get their own opinion and see how you can add to your own and do something meaningful for yourself. But I got to realize that you don't have to be explaining yourself to people, because that means you want their validation. If you keep on explaining yourself to people, it means that you are not good enough. It means that you don't know who you are. And you know the shocking part of this whole scenario? Reality made me to understand that the people you keep on explaining every of your move to, they don't do the same to you. And that is why they do things codedly. They do things secretly behind your back. They don't want you to know. And then when you know, what do they tell you? I want to take you by surprise. I want to surprise you. And then I told myself, if every time someone will say, I want to surprise you, when I say, why didn't you tell me you are doing something like this? I want to surprise you. And so I told myself, even me, I need to be taking people by surprise. And so I now do my things without disclosing to people. Why? Because they don't do the same. You can't be the one explaining every of your move to someone and then they don't do the same. When you catch them doing things without carrying you along, what did they tell you? I want to take you by surprise. And so, even me, I've decided to also take people by surprise since the trend is now taking each other by surprise. And so, that is the reality. That is the way I have seen life to be. And so it is contrary from my previous belief when I was much younger that you have to carry people along. And so you have to explain yourself to everyone around you, your move and everything you want to do. Reality made me to understand that it is not everyone that even have what it takes to hear your story, because they can't give you something meaningful. Sometimes they advise you from jealousy, they advise you from the level of their own understanding. They advise you based on their own opinions, how they perceive whatever you want to do. And so, needless of explaining yourself to everyone around you, because if you keep on doing that, sometimes when you explain yourself to people around you, they discourage you. Why? Because they don't have what it takes to go to the journey you want to embark. They don't have what it takes to do whatever you want to do. And so what happened? Out of fear, they will discourage you. Out of doubt, they would discourage you. And sometimes it is not because they have bad mind for you, it is because they have fear in them. They have doubt in them. They have disbelief in them. They don't see the picture you have. And so when you explain your dreams and goals to them, what happens? They give you words that will discourage you. And most people are stuck in life today. Why? They keep on explaining themselves to people and they end up not taking that bold step to do whatever they need to do in life. And that is why you really have to stop explaining yourself to everyone and anybody around you. I'm saying this out of experience. Okay? Now, the fourth thing I no longer believe is this: you have unlimited time. Hello. That is what I used to believe, that my time is sarara. Time is just there. Whenever I want to do anything, I can do. But as I grew older, I realized that the time I felt is unlimited. In reality, it is actually limited. And when it passes, you can't bring it back. There is a song I used to sing back then when I was in primary school. Ogele na mume mokodomdo money gededia gededia gededia. Time does not wait for anyone. And so, as a scholar, don't say, I will read tomorrow. Don't say, I will read the day after. Don't say, I will read when it's close to the test or exam, because you might not be able to do that, because time does not wait for anyone. Whether you are active or not, the time will keep on ticking. And so reality made me to understand that any day you wasted without achieving anything meaningful for yourself, that day is gone. If you are to go to school and you don't go at the right time, your time has passed. Because if at all you go to school again, you won't be relevant anymore, except you want to be self-employed. If you want to be employed, there is a time you need to go to school, and there is a time you will be employable. And so there is time for everything. And the time is not just there, it is limited. And so because it is limited, You have to use your time wisely. Don't sleep on bike. Do the right thing at the right time. If you need to take a walk, if you need to read, if you need to get a skill, get it. If you need to be empowered in any way, get that empowerment. If you need to educate yourself, do it. If you need to start a business, do it. If you want to start a relationship, don't waste time, because time waits for no man. If you say you want to have kids, don't waste your time. Have the children, because it is not when you are old you start having children. How will you care for them? How will you enjoy them? How much time do you have to live on planet Earth for you to be wasting your precious time gossiping, doing things that are not meaningful, that will not add value to your life? Be accountable for every second in your life. The day breaks, plan your day, how your day will go, so that at the end of the day, your day will not be wasted. Because if you waste your time today, it will tell on you tomorrow. You can't dodge that fact. You can't pretend. There are some people, when you see them, you will know that they have wasted their time on earth. Because there are some things you will do when you are old. You will know that when you are younger, you wasted your time. And that is why you are doing what you are doing at old age. And so there is time for everything. Don't say that the time is just there, and so anytime I feel like I do whatever I want to do. No, you can't do whatever you want to do at any time you want. Time waits for no man. And so wake up from your slumber, wake up from your sleep, and do the needful. If you need to go to school, go. If you need to train yourself, if you need to get any skill, get it. If you need to run a business, do it as soon as possible. Why? Time is really limited, and time is not on your side. Okay? Now, that is for the time. The last thing, but not the least, which is the fifth thing I no longer believe, is everyone will eventually understand your journey. Hello? That is what I used to think. But when I grew older, I got to realize that it is not everyone that will understand you and what you stand for. And so, if you tell people your dreams, your goals, and visions in life, and they don't understand you, you don't have to feel bad. You know why? It is not in their place for them to understand you, because their level of reasoning is not the same level of reasoning you have. And the picture, you are seeing it all alone. You are only telling them because as I was growing old, I got to realize, and we are also taught in school, that we learn more and we comprehend faster with images than mere words. And so you are the owner of the dream, vision, and then goal. And so you are seeing the bigger picture of whom you are becoming, of who you want to be in life, and what you want to be. And so when you are telling someone, they are just hearing the words, and out of fear, out of doubt, out of their level of reasoning, what happened? They would doubt you. And so don't feel that because you have a good dream, vision, and then goal in life, that everybody will understand you. Everybody cannot understand you, and that is the reality of life. I used to feel that because my dreams, goals, and then visions are realistic, are beautiful, are promising, I felt every other person should see it and then feel the same. But I got to realize that in reality, that is not the case. So many people don't get it right. So many people don't understand. And the fact is, some persons, they will cross their heart never to understand you. But there are some persons, they don't understand you because they are not you seeing the picture of what you are telling them. And so they don't really understand. and that is fine. I got to realize this from the reality of life. Okay, and so these five things I have shared with you are the things I no longer believe again in my life as I grew older. Okay, now I don't know what you used to believe that you don't longer believe, but these five things I just shared with you are the things I believed before when I was much younger, but right now, as we speak, I no longer believe them. I have discarded them. I have put them in my waste bin, and I no longer look at them. Okay. And so growing older is really painful, right? And that is because you are now facing the reality of life. But growing older also removes illusions. As you grow older, you are going to know that wisdom often comes from your disappointment, it comes from your heartbreak, it comes from the mistakes you make in life, and also your daily experiences. Okay, you get wisdom in these ways, and growing older shouldn't make you to really become bitter. It shouldn't make you to be angry and then not be happy. And that is because I want you, as you grow older, you should rather be wiser through aging. Okay, and that is why there is a saying that what the elderly person is sitting down seeing, the younger person cannot see. Why? Because that older person have made a lot of mistakes, have gotten a lot of heartbreak, disappointment, humiliation, setback, just name it. And so all these things combined always makes the older people to be more wiser than the younger ones. But then in reality, as an older person, when you are advising a younger person, it will look like a burden to them. It will look like you stalking them. Why? They have not had your experience and they are not matured enough in wisdom. And so to them, don't disturb me, I beg. Don't stalk me, I beg. Leave me just the way I am. But now I want you to really be honest with me. What is that one thing that you no longer believe in your life that you used to believe before? I want you to drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I really want to hear from you, okay? This is Simplicity in Peak channel. If what I've shared with you in today's video really touch that soft spot in your heart, I want you to like this video, share this video, and then subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Please don't go nowhere, okay?